I'm very impressed. I was able to work with 3 groups. I know Ms. Padilla worked with 2. The groups I worked with, these, exactly, Ms. Amarillas, I'm sorry. The groups I worked with, I noticed were very clear with their ideas. And what we try to do is challenge you to say, okay, well, how can my entire body show that idea? So some of us, remember, boys and girls, you came up and maybe you were just doing cold like this. And I asked, wow, okay, well, your hands are showing that they're cold because they're shaking. But the dancer doesn't just use their fingers, they use their entire what? Body. And so the challenge was, well, how do I show cold from my tip of my head to the tip of my toes? And some of you were really, really understanding that and really going for it. So what we're going to do right now is you're going to show your dance, beginning, middle, end, the whole thing. And your friends need to, while you're watching the dance, think of 2 things. I have 2 questions for you. The first, and I'll wait until all eyes and ears are up here because you really are showing me with your body that you're listening. The first question is, what is amazing about this dance that you're watching? What is strong? What is it that those dancers are doing up there that really, really tells you the story? So I'm really looking for what do you like? But you can't just say, oh, I like it when you roll on the ground. That looks cool. You can't say that. Okay? Because you're a dancer, you know there's a lot more to that. You can say, wow, when I saw you roll on the ground, I imagined something, right? Or you can say, oh my gosh, you were low on the ground and I was imagining blah, 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 right? But you can't just say, oh, that was cool. Because that's not showing all you know in dance. You know a lot, okay? That's one question. So what did you like? What was strong? The other question is, how can your friends make that dance better? You need to give them an idea. Say, no, if when you roll around you did it really, really fast, that would help me to understand cold. Or, you know, when you were rolling, you were kind of laughing, and I wasn't sure if this was fun, or was it a funny part, or was it a not funny part? Whatever it is that you see that you think would help them make their dance better, like super clear and super strong, that's what you're going to share. So, idea that you like, idea to make their dance better. Okay? My first group, who do you think is ready, Ms. Mendes? I know all my groups are ready.
Yeah. Claudia, you want your group to go?
Okay, friends. What kind of feeling is your dance looking for that music? Is it really powerful? Really powerful? Like it has to be like music that has a lot of strength to it? Okay, let me see if I can find something that's powerful. Alright, why don't you guys go get ready over there. Caña Brava is kind of powerful. Okay, having trouble getting it loud. Let's get it louder. Okay. Ready? Be in your beginning positions, powerfully frozen. So I know that you're ready. When I see that you're aha. And the way I know you are finished is when you are standing next to each other, like this in a line, ready to bow. Okay? And the bow is like your period at the end of your sentence. Thank you very much for watching and listening and paying attention to my dance. We are finished. Okay? All right. Ready? Begin. let them focus, please. Thank you. Okay, let's clap for them. Take your bow, friends. Excellent. Now, I apologize. The music wasn't exactly what I was thinking. Stay right up there, though. Stay right up here. This is an important moment. Because what the important moment is we want to hear from your friends. Let's step forward and listen to the way that they're thinking about your dance, what they've learned from your dance. So, one idea is my question was, what is strong? What do you like about their dance? Okay? Any ideas about the things that you say, wow, I like this about the dance? Yes, Lisa.
I like about the dance that Claudia and Julio was going circle of snowballs to Melanie.
Absolutely. Were they throwing in a light way or were they throwing in a strong way?
In a strong way.
Did that help you understand what they were doing? What would happen if they just threw kind of like not very hard? That their body was just kind of throwing like light and kind of like it wasn't something that you were trying to throw very far. Would it show the same? No. Okay. So I'm seeing very powerful throwing, very very strong choices in your energy. Awesome. Was she throwing not so strong?
No.
Okay. Do say?
Yeah.
Was that your choice? Did you want to throw not too strong? Do you want to throw strong? Maybe now it's your challenge. The way you can make it better is to throw it stronger. Okay? Good.
I thought that they should be laughing with that's how you should be laughing with dance.
So this is not a I like this part. This is a how you make your dance better part. And he's saying that maybe if you didn't laugh, you can let the audience laugh. But if you didn't laugh out loud, that might help them focus more. Do you think they should be smiling though? Is this a fun part of the dance? Is it okay to smile and like show that you're happy with your body? Was it distracting for them to laugh out loud? Thumbs, go like this with your thumbs if you felt like, when they laugh out loud it wasn't as strong. It kind of made the dance not so clear. Well, so can you guys work on that? Do you think that's something you can work on? Okay, any other ideas of things you liked or things that you think you can help them make the dance better? Okay, I have one idea to help your dance get better, okay? And the idea didn't come from me, it came from Jamar's dance that when they were dancing, they helped me figure this out. And that was, I noticed that when you guys are throwing your snowballs, there's a little bit of talking involved, like, when are we gonna finish? Do you all know when you're supposed to finish this, or is it like, I'm not sure when we finish? Who decides that? Who decides? I'm really curious. Who decides when we finish the snowball fight? Well, if you can't tell us, then I'm not sure if you know that. So.
Because we throw the mama fight to Dulce and Melanie and throw it to us.
I see that. So you do take turns, right? Now, are you counting how many times in your turn? Are you saying, who throws first? The boys? Okay. Are the boys counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Or are they just throwing? Okay. So there's 2 ways they can fix that. Either number 1, you can, right? You can do that. Or number 2, you can show the girls you're finished throwing with your body signal. And that's what Jamar's group did. I'm going to let you guys watch their dance next, and you're going to check out how they figured out how long to be cold. And they made a signal that they chose a dance leader to make a signal to tell everybody else, stop this move and start a new move, okay? I want you to watch that. That's your homework. Okay, go sit down. Jamar's group, come on up. remember your signal, right?
I don't. This is the paper.
Let's see if they watch, if they notice. Okay. And I believe that, does this dance start where you guys are not on the stage or on the stage? Okay. So be very strong in the way you start. Please show me your beginning position. Excellent. And your end positions are next to each other, ready to bow. Good. I'm going to stop you now and tell you to start over. 2 notes for you before we go on. We talked about your whole body from head to toe showing it, right? And I know that when you were over here, you were dancing with you're so strong with your whole body. Now you're in front of an audience, and I know that that feels different because like eyes are on me, people are watching, and maybe we feel shyer and our bodies stop saying as much. But I want you to say as much with your body as you did over here by yourselves. Okay, does that make sense? What I'm saying is go for it. Go for it. Don't be shy, okay? Go back and try again because you're being really, really shy with a dance that you own and is yours. Big, big full movements. Use your entire space. You're all dancing right here. Like, oh no, I don't want the dancers to get too close. This is your whole space right here. Look, he's not going to be able to admire the gorgeous dance you're doing if you're behind him, okay? I will say, you cannot go back here. You have to dance up here in front. Don't be afraid. They don't bite. Are you going to bite? No. They're there supporting you. They're your friends. They want to see how beautiful your dance is. Let's try again. Great. Let's give them let's clap for them, please. Can you take your bow? That's you saying thank you to the audience for watching. So, boys and girls, were they clear about when they changed from, what was their first thing? What was their beginning? What was their beginning? What were they doing at the beginning? Yeah. Except for, yeah, and what made you think that? Definitely. What made you imagine that they were cold? It's not really cold here right now, right? What made you imagine that? What choice did they make that were like, oh, they're cold? What were they doing with their bodies? What action were they doing with their bodies, guys?
Shaking.
Right on. They were shaking, absolutely. And so the shaking happened, but did the shaking go forever, or did it stop and then something else happened? Okay, so how did they stop? Did they stop all together, or did they talk to each other? How did they stop? Magically? Was that a magical thing? Were they talking to each other in their brains like sending signals, or did their bodies tell each other something? I'm thinking their bodies did, and who noticed? Who noticed what their signal was? Who noticed who was the one that told everybody with their body to stop? Miguel, who? Yeah. What did she do? Oh, did she say, hey, everybody stop? Stop, stop, stop. Did she say it with her mouth? How did she say it? How? Did she like say, hey, you? Or did she do just something very, just subtle choice, just like a little choice, and everybody was like listening and paying attention and noticing and stop. Okay? Idalis, tell us what you did. What did you do?
I stopped.
Like froze? Show us how you did it. Well, do the movement before and then show us how you froze. Okay. It's so little that maybe if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't notice it. But are these guys paying attention? Were these guys paying attention? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, that's the clue. That's the key. You gotta pay attention to each other like dancers. You gotta be watching each other, listening, feeling each other's bodies, knowing that that person is dancing with me, and when that person stops, I'm gonna stop too. These guys were really connected. Anything you want to tell them about what you liked? Mizraim, what did you like about this dance? Anything that you liked? I'll come back to you, okay? Analia, what did you like about this? Oh, remember, boys and girls, you're watching a dance, your head is thinking. Hmm? You did? What did you like about that? What was strong about that? When they went underneath?
With the winter fall.
You were the winter fall? Were you hibernating? What were you meaning to do with that?
We were at the house and getting dressed
For getting dressed for what?
for fall.
For fall.
It was cold out.
Oh. So how could they show that they're going in but not hibernating? What do the animals do when they go inside? Do they get dressed or do they go to sleep?
Sleep.
Did they go to sleep or were they doing something else? Okay, so be clear about that because if not, they're going to confuse you for the winter dance, okay? Do you want them to confuse you for the winter dance? No, your dance is different. What's your dance?
Fall.
The fall dance. Got to work on that, okay? Got to work on that. That's something that you need to fix, okay? All right. Let's see. Next dance. What would you think? Purple? Purple ready? Okay. Purple. Are you ready? Show me your beginning positions. How does your dance begin? Are you ready? You're frozen and looking at us in whatever way you're going to... Oh, well, if you're facing in, that's fine. Whatever your choice is. Okay, here we go. Is there another part to it? I'm so sorry. Okay, go for it. Let's clap for them and thank them. Thank your audience and thank the dancers. Excellent. Step forward, dancers. Step forward. What did you see that you liked that was clear about their dance? What do you think their dance is about? Do you think it's about summer? No. Thumbs up if you think that was the summer dance. Thumbs up if you think it was the fall dance. Thumbs up if you think it was the winter dance. Okay, and thumbs up if you think it was the spring dance. Did they get it right? They all put they said winter. Okay, so you know what? High five, that means that your dance told a story in a way that they could understand. Now let's figure out why you understood it. What did you like about that dance that said this is winter? Mizraim, I said I'd come back to you, right? You've been thinking, right? Thinking. What tells you it's winter? When they were under, what were you thinking of? What were you imagining when you saw them under? Were you imagining that something that was happening? Who were they? What was their, who did you imagine they were? Okay. And did they get dressed like the fall people getting ready to do something, or did they sleep? Okay, good. You made that choice and they got it. Any ideas to make their dance better? Jamar, how do you think they can make their dance better? What do you think? Do you think there's ways for them to make it better? You liked it just the way it was? All right. Do you think they were dancing from the tip of their head to the bottom of their toes all the time? Did you think that they were doing that? Or was there ways that they could show their movements with all their body? Yeah, I think there are places where you guys have some really nice ideas of movement, but I want to see them happen from the tip of your head, from the top to bottom of your toes, okay? Like you do the movement bigger, more. Like really go for it, okay? Powerful. That's what I'm going to say. The rest of your dance, you know what you're doing. The beginning, middle, end, I think it's very clear. But you need to dance with your entire body. All right? Okay. Beautiful. Let's have you sit down. And have we seen red, have we seen?
Yes, I think we haven't seen orange.
Okay, orange. Orange, come on up.
And green.
Okay. Let's see orange. Let's see if we can guess what their season is. If their dance is really clear, your friends will know, oh, you must be that blah, blah, blah dance, okay? I'm not going to tell you what theirs is. Because you really need to use your space. I feel like you're like, remember the first group? I said, they're not gonna bite you. You're all the way back here and it's not giving you space. Okay, so can we dance? Use this space here to dance. Try not to go far back because then that's gonna make you feel like you have not enough space. Okay? So let's try again. I know you know your dance. Don't tell each other what to do. Trust each other, okay? Use your bodies, I don't want to see people telling people what to do, okay? Because I know you know. I saw you practicing, okay? Be responsible. If you have a part, know what your part is. Know what you agreed to as a group, all right? Be an engaged part of your group, okay? forward. Come on forward. I think you did much better the second time. Do you think you did better the second time? Okay. Because you finally were talking to each other, right? And you were remembering what you needed to do. Okay, your dance was short, but you know what? I think it's important what the dance is, not how long it is. Okay? So you have a very, very nice beginning and middle of a very clear dance. Okay? Guess what? You need to think about how is it that your dance is showing spring in a really clear way. Boys and girls, what helped you think about spring? If you raised your hand and you said spring, what did they do that made you go, oh, that's telling the story of spring? What made you think spring?
That they were, Joe was the son and they were running.
Who was the son?
So,
Hey, Joy, I noticed that. Okay, and that made you think of spring? So think about that. That idea really told the story, okay? Now we want to find maybe another idea that really tells that story too, okay? Anything to help them make it better. What do you think they need to do to make this dance better? What do you think they need to do to make this dance better? Yeah, Serena. Everybody's thinking. Serena, what do you think? What do you think they need to do? Are you thinking while you're watching their dance? Yeah? Is there anything that you think that they can do to make it a better dance? Are you sure? I'm going to come back to you next group, okay? Are you going to dance in the next group?
yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to need to hear from you anyway, okay? All right, friends, I think maybe getting your ideas clearer, working on an idea that shows the spring. The sun was really cool. I like that. Work with that, okay? I think that your friends really understood that part, okay? All right. Now, green group, come on up. Are you ready? All right. Okay, are you ready? Please take your beginning position. Is that your beginning position? All right, hands out of pockets, please. Thank you. Remember, dancing from your tip of your head to the tip of your toes. I'm going to freeze you right now. Is your energy heavy, light? What is your energy right now? Yeah, so this is my thought. Are you hot? How hot are you? Too much hot? Okay. Are you thinking they're too much hot right now?
No.
Are you thinking they're a little bit hot?
Yeah.
Okay. We think you're a little bit hot. Your bodies right now are telling us little bit hot. Dancers use head to toe. If you're really hot, how can you show me that you're melting? Have you ever seen a piece of chocolate in the sun?
Yeah.
What happens?
It melts.
Okay, you have to think that you are that hot. That hot. So if you're like this, that's a little bit hot. I'm not thinking summer, okay? If that's what you're trying to tell me, I'm not thinking summer. If you're very hot, I want to see your whole body. Show me. Like, how can you show me melting? Show me melting. Ugh. Melting, I'm melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. You need to use your levels, okay? That's my little clue to you. Use your entire body. Let's go.
Scoot up, Oscar. Amer, scoot up.
You can do it, you can do it.
Scoot up, scoot up, scoot up, scoot up.
Forward.
Forward. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
All right, show us hot. Julian, are you talking to each other with your voices or your bodies? Voices. Are you dancing? If we are talking with our voices. No. You are using your bodies, but you're also talking to each other and saying blah, 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 blah. That's taking away the energy from the story you can tell with your body. All right? So I'm going to come and join you, and you're going to need to teach me this dance real quick. Okay? So we can really, really use our entire body. Okay? Okay, so here we go. Come over here and tell me, what is your dance? What does it start with? Teach Miss Rojas real quick. What do we start with? Oscar, okay, so we start with hot. Okay, how hard are we? Too much hot. Okay, are we going to use levels? Are we going to stay standing, or are we going to use different levels to show it? Great, and are we in between? Because it looks like you guys are in between right now. Okay, so I'm going to ask him, Miss Amarillas, to turn on the music. We're going to practice this part. We're going to do this part. And then after that, what are we? We swimming? Okay, are we swimming in a pool, a big pool? Slow or fast? Are we enjoying ourselves, or is somebody coming after us?
We're going fast.
We're going fast. Okay. I'm going to dance with you. I don't want you to talk to me. I want you to tell me with your body what I need to do, okay? Got it? Here we go. Okay, and now how do I know to stop? Ready? Okay. What was strong about their dance? What is strong about their dance, Julian?
They're using their body.
Did they use their body a little bit more this time?
Yeah.
More? Okay. Thumbs up if you think they used their body more the second time. Okay. Thumbs up if you think they can still use their body even more. Yes, Miss Ryan was like, Okay, now what do we need to work on? This group needs to work on stuff, right, to make their dance better? I'm going to ask you, Serena, what do you think you guys need to work on? Because I asked you over there, remember? Not talking. So how can we avoid not talking? Why are you guys talking anyways? My question is, why are you talking to each other? What are you telling? Are you talking about the dance? You're saying you gotta do this. No, come on over here. No, get low. No. Are you giving each other directions? Well, what are you saying to each other? I'm just very curious. What are you saying to each other? Okay, you're telling each other about the dance, which is okay. You know what? I understand that you want to know what's going on in the dance, but the talking of the dance happens when we're practicing, maybe. But then we got to practice without talking. So you guys need to practice this dance at least 10 times without talking. so that you know and you don't need to tell each other. The second group or the third group did that too. They talked a little bit, but then they stopped and I said, trust each other. You know it. You need to trust that he knows his dance. And you need to trust that he knows it, okay? And just dance it. Go for it. Work with each other, okay? I know. Next week is going to be amazing because by then you'll know it, okay? All right, friends.